everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new documentary series just dropped on Netflix. It's called Crime Scene, the Texas, the Killing Field. And why I'm not surprised after seeing this documentary series, the place like this exists in Texas where, so many free land there. And in this documentary series, you see 3 episodes, and in this 3 episode, all these people's like a victim's family, they come on and tells you about this killing field do exist there. All these women were like more than 30 women were murdered in that place, and all their body were found in that field, and the killer there were just killing all these women and just dumping their body there, and later on they found all this like some of them, I guess they found all these women's body and their skeleton. Ooh. And the show, I must say, watching the show was very scary. And as some of these people comes on and tells you about this killer, who is like they did never really found a killer like the precisely. There isn't any evidence for them to convict them, and some of these women's their story, how it was started and how they get abducted, they are quite interesting. Same time they are so chilling, and I thought this documentary was like end of it. That is what I felt, especially last episode. It does get very like the violent way they show you all these bodies, like how they their scalp were like I guess broken, their bones were broken. When you hear this, it's really very brutal description of all these women who are murdered and went missing. And this story takes place at like last in 1984. From since then, all these women were going missing, and this place, it is 26 mile away from Houston, and only I guess it's a 26 mile away from Houston, and this place, it is between Galveston. It's one of the most popular tourist spot in Texas. It's on the way to there, you see. And this field, when you see this field, it is so huge. And even the local cops there, they were coming on this show and telling us how difficult it is to search that place because that land is so huge. And once you see this, you're like, whoa. You just think about how huge Texas is, because Texas has many kind of land. It is so huge over there. And my cousin, she lives there, and I was like, oh, she lives in Houston, but I know some people who live in Texas, and watching this documentary, especially this specific place, I don't know, for some reason that place looked like a Louisiana. I was thinking, is this Louisiana? No, it's in Texas. I guess Texas has so many different kind of land, and this is definitely one of very famous place for all these women. Their body were just dumped there. Watching this documentary was really very, it's so violent and brutal, and I was like, whoa. However, as a documentary series, it started out really interesting. If I had to say, and halfway through all this thing, it became very repetitive, and I felt like this documentary series was quite too long. Like 3 episodes, it was really long. I felt like, because end of the day, they didn't find. Although they were telling us all this killer who may or may not be one killer, they are thinking he might have killed himself, like he went in front of the train track or something. I don't know. I felt like this documentary series was unnecessary, little too long, because not everyone will be sitting down for 3 episodes. So if I had to make a review on it, I felt like it's dragged a lot. Some of the scene became very repetitive, and on the other hand, it is so many people who were murdered. So, their story matter. But for viewer perspective, I think it did get very repetitive and draggy. And but again, I do acknowledge some of their story need to be told. And but some of these people who are coming on and talking in documentary series, they're not really involved in the story. They're just heard about it, and they're like just talking about it. That is why they could have cut out some of these people from this, and they could have done it a little bit shorter, but overall still very interesting story about this killing field here in Texas, and I'm like, whoa, it does make sense because that land is huge. And that's my tour on this. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget my other reviews on other Netflix documentary series. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe until I see you next time. Please take care.